Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 18 Career Mode here with Coventry City. Now it has been a torrid time since the last time I saw you. We have had some terrible results. Lost 2-0 at home to Oxford, lost 1-0 at home to Mansfield, drew 1-1 with Fleetwood. We did manage to pick up a 2-1 win over Southend, so 2 losses and a draw and a win out of 4 games is not promotion form. We need to get back onto things here with this game today against Rochdale. Now we are going to play... I'm not going to play anything off camera for a couple of episodes. We've got Rochdale, Mansfield, Oxford, and then we'll come back. Got 3 cup games there, and then we'll come back. I want to get the whole of January in videos, by the way, because of it's transfer window time, and hopefully we might bring some players up from the Youth Academy. We might even buy some players. We do have 1.26 million to spare, so we do have a possibility of buying some players here and there, but I won't promise too much. And yeah, like I said, we've got a game coming up today against Rochdale, which we're going to have to make wholesale changes for in the team because literally we've had barely any rest time since the last game. And this is going to be a difficult kick clash, isn't it? Let's go for that. It's probably the best bet. Right, as you can see, everyone's a little bit knackered out. And even the people on the bench are a bit knackered out as well. So it's going to be tricky here. Ampadu's up to a 64 now. He's doing pretty well, isn't he? So he can come into the team. Satola can come in as well. Satola's going to come in as a centre-back. He can play centre-back, Satola. We'll play him on that left-hand side, of course, because he is the normally a left-back. Harrison, you can play. You can come in place of Tosin, who's struggling. We need someone to replace Congolo if we can as well. I did bring up this guy, August Friest, a couple of days ago. He is 80 to 90 potential, but he is shown as an exciting prospect, which means he's 85 plus. We had to bring him up because he was on the brink of leaving the Youth Academy, so I had to bring him up. I wanted to leave him till beginning of January, but I thought with that sort of potential I couldn't risk it. So we are going to play him today. He's going to get his debut. Striker-wise, Ferreira, you're going to have to play. He's going to 63 now, Ferreira, actually. He's not looking too bad, is he? Ruiz, you can have the game off in place of Arp. Then again, Arp is probably... I'll tell you what, I'm going to play Duarte as a striker. Why not? Cuesta, you can come on in place of Gumney. Bierman could do with a game off, so let's bring on Ockles. Bierman's a bit unhappy with not playing as many games recently, but I've got to protect the guy at the same time. Now, just keeping an eye on my potential players. So Patrick Mitchell's 74 to 82. Saavedra 75 to 83. So I'm going to give Saavedra the game. He's 58 rated now. I'll talk about, I've changed my training strategy a little bit, and I'll talk about that a little bit later on as we get into that as well. I'll tell you what, let's give McGuinness a game, because he's a pretty good goalkeeper as well. Fuentes can have a rest. So there's only Congolo who's struggling. We've got any other centre midfielders? We don't really, do we? No. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now then. That's fine. Congolo can have a rest next time. So let's get straight into this game then against Rochdale and see if we can get back into winning ways. Duarte into the path of Friese. Oh. It's Congolo. He's in. He shoots, he scores. Is that Friese? I think it is, you know. It is on his debut, August Friest. With the goal. He's already hit the post once in the first half. And now finally does get the goal. The young lad on his debut. Only brought up from the academy yesterday, basically. Straight in the first team because of the lack of fitness for other players. And instantly showing us that he deserves to be there. Defender had a hold of his shirt, but he left the keeper no chance there. Right in the bottom corner. Sent the keeper the other way as well. And there we go. August Friese getting his first goal for Coventry City. This could be the first of many. I like this lad. I really do. I think he could be potentially one of the best players we have in the squad in the future. Good headed ball by Ampadu. Now Friese into Ferreira. Finds Duarte, who's behind the defensive line, surely to make it 2. He does. Mauro Duarte makes it 2-0. The young Argentinian. He's just not progressing as quickly as I hoped he would he? You look at the Scout of Future star we brought in the second season, the goalkeeper, he seems to be progressing a lot quicker. So I'm a little bit disappointed in Duarte at the moment, but he's still looking very good, as you can see. Breaking through there. I think he's still going to be 85 plus. He's just not going to be a 90 plus like I was hoping. Wow, he got flattened by the keeper, didn't he? Took that shot at just the right moment. And there we go, 2-0. Duarte could be hurt there, but he looks okay. Goals from Duarte and Fries, both Youth Academy players. But that's driving PJ Toby mad, seeing the goals from the Youth Academy and not from the real players. Oh, what a save, McGuinness. And there we go, there's a full-time whistle. 2-0 victory away from home against Rochdale. So important. We want to get back in this championship picture, and after the little run I had towards the end of August, it's been very, very difficult. Bruno Ferreira got man of the match with a 9.5, Duarte 9.4, Fries on his debut 9.1 as well. It was all about the attacking trio by the looks of it. All about the attacking trio. Ampadu did pretty well in centre mid defence well. He got an 8-ish. I won't pay much attention. So there we go. That is the 31st of December, which means enter the transfer window, which is the scariest and most fun time on this game. Are we going to lose our players? Are we going to gain players? Who knows? I don't think we'll buy anybody unless somebody outstanding becomes available, or if we sell somebody. That's the only time I'm going to look at purchasing someone. I don't really want to sell anybody, but we do have a few players on the transfer list. We've got a few players on the loan list as well, so hopefully we'll get something. Right. Monthly scouting update. 67 to 87. Still not very good, but I'm going to leave you in there. 59 to 79, no. 73 to 94. We may have one here. You're crap. And you're crap. But you, my friend, you might just be a good player. I'm going to sign you up. Going to take him on there. Right, next up we have got Morrison. 66 to 82 is a no. 71 to 91. Okay, we'll leave you in there for a moment. 69 to 89, we'll leave you in there. You can go. You can go. And you can stay. Do I want to take the risk on this lad? No, I'm going to leave him in here for now. He can carry on being scouted. Let's go in here. 70 to 90, goalkeeper. 68 to 88 is going to be a no. You're a no. Another Fries. Wow. Gustav, we'll have the full triplet team sooner or later. I'll leave you in there for now. You're not going to be good enough. You're not going to be good enough. And you could be. You could actually be pretty good, actually. I'm going to leave you in here for now. I'm going to leave these three in here to scout a bit further. Oh, no, this is the last one. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to definitely sign you because you could be a defender. You two are goalkeepers. To be honest, I don't need any more goalkeepers. To be honest, I'm going to let you both go. Well, if you don't... That's annoying. Why does it disappear? I wanted to look at the youth scout. Is it going there? No, it doesn't. That's annoying. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make no difference, does it? I can just go into it. What am I worried about? I'm being such a weirdo about. I don't know. Office. Right, let's go youth staff first. Let's not forget what we need to do here. Let's put Frederick Olsen back on another journey. Where are we going to send Frederick Olsen? Now, he's our best scout, so I want to send him somewhere good. Let's send him... Should we send him to one of the bigger countries? Should we get him back in Brazil? It's going to cost a lot of money, 102k. You know, I'm going to send him for the full 9 months. Because Brazil is where the best players come from. There we go. So he's out there, right. Youth Academy. Still 15. How can you still be 15? You've been 15 for well over a year now. I'm lost, I really am. Isaac Bennett. Right. Left midfielder. 73 to 94. Nice, I like you. Marius Franson. 68 to 92. Not very good overall at the moment, but a CDM. Only 15, so that's got a chance to go up. What are your current abilities? Still 60, okay. Flavio Navarrete, 77 to 83. I don't think he's going to get much better, to be honest with you. Ishmael Morales, 77 to 83. Again, I don't think he's going to get much better. Sebastian Fries, he is much better. 85 to 94, central attacking midfielder. He's going to be fighting his other brother. We're going to have two Frieses in attacking midfield, which is going to confuse the life out of me. He is very, very good. We'll definitely get him when he hits 15. 15, 16 even. Miguel de Miskisikis, 75 to 89. Pretty decent. I just want to see that potential go to 80 to 89. Much happier then. Jose Cortez, 80 to 86. I think I might bring this guy up. I can't. He's still 15 as well. Okay. Jacob Scovard, goalkeeper, 79 to 93. This lad's 17 now. I think we're going to have to bring him up. 59 rated, 82 to 88. I think it might be time to bring him up now. Oh, wow. Hans Johansson, 86 to 92. He's old enough to bring up as well. Right back. And Marius Mola. I'm sorry, Mola. You know what? He's not actually that bad, actually. I might keep him for now. Because we could use him as a bit of a weight in a transfer. I'm very tempted to bring these two lads up. Although I don't know what Hans Johansson would do at the moment. And I know there is an argument for leaving them in there as long as possible because they do... Okay, I'm going to leave them in there for now. Because they're not needed at this point in time. They're not needed. So this just gives them a chance to get better. How? I just don't understand when you're actually going to turn 16 now. I really am lost. He's been that old for so long now. I can't understand it. Every month I think this must be the month, but there you go. Right. So let's go forward a few more days towards this Mansfield game. See if we get any action in the old window. Well, I have a drink. About a transfer for Robert Gumney. I don't really want to sell Gumney, to be honest. We don't have a lot of... You know what? That's nowhere near good enough. I'll tell you what, I'm going to negotiate with you. And I don't even know why I'm going to negotiate with you, to be honest with you. But if I can get the money that I want... If you will add 2 million onto that, then we can talk. If you can't add that on, then we're not talking. Yeah. Exactly what I thought, but you're not going to take cracking players like that unless you're going to pay the actual value. Especially defenders, because defenders are very... Oh my god, look at them games, the 5th and the 7th. How do we get a Saturday game and a Monday game? That's harsh, isn't it? Loan offer for Oscar Harrison. Did I put Oscar Harrison on the loan list? Apparently I did. You know what, Morka wants to use him... It says for the year. I don't know if it is a year or if it just takes him till January. But I feel like that could be a good deal, you know. Because he'll get football constantly, whereas with us, he's only going to get games every few. Yeah, I don't know. He is playing a lot of games, though, isn't he? Oh, this is a tricky one, this one. I'm going to accept it, because we do have players that we can bring up from the Youth Academy. And I'd rather him play every single game. Okay, I've accepted that. That could have been a very bad idea, because he's actually our 3rd or 4th choice centre midfielder at the moment, but... Yeah, that could have been a bad choice, but there you go. We do have more news. We've been offered the Venezuela job, which obviously is no interest to us. So we're currently 4th in the league again. We are 6 points away from automatic promotion, also 6 points away from the top of the table. It's Oxford we need to catch up. We do have Oxford in a few days' time, so that could be a massive game for us. A massive, massive game. So, Mansfield Town. I feel like we want to rest a couple of players this Mansfield Town game, then, don't we? Because we've got that big game coming up against Oxford. Oh, Soros hit 70 now as well. Nice. Right, who are we going to play in this game? So we're going to play Arp in place of Abe. Duarte's 68 now, wow. Harrison's 64, so he does need to move up a bit. And we're going to give him a game before he goes. Hurst can play in place of Ruiz. I'll tell you what, Freese has gone up 1 stat point already. He's up to 61. He's going to get another game here straight away. Anyone else? You know what? I'm going to give Ankara a game. I am going to give Ankara a game back here. I don't know why. And then Joswat can play in place of Latialaf. Okay. That just protects a few of our players moving forward into that game against Oxford in a few days' time. So let's get straight into the game, and I'll bring you back in when we get some action. Oh, what a goal. Nice. Nice bit of one-touch play involving all 3 attacking players, Freese, Arp, and Hurst. And I think it's is it Hurst who's got the goal? There's this Freese. There, I think that's Arp, and then into Hurst, who blasts it right top corner. Left the keeper with absolutely no chance. It was Hurst. Left the keeper with no chance there. Buried it. Right top bins. And that makes it 1-0 after 21 minutes to Coventry City. And to be honest, we've not really deserved it. We've been absolutely pummeled this first 20 minutes. We've barely got out of our own half. And to get that goal is quite lucky, I suppose. But you've got to take your chances in football, haven't you? Conglo brings it back out of the danger zone. He's got some space here to run into. Fries. Seeing the movement of Joswiak. Plays it in. Arp's in. Arp scores. There we go. Arp is definitely getting a few goals this season for us now, you know. Pretty good signing he was. I wasn't sure whether to get him or not, was I, in the summer? But £1 million for a player who's got an 85 potential is pretty damn good, isn't it, really? And there you see him just blitzing it past the keeper. Keeper was very, very low to go down. Very low to go down. Very quick, very slow to go down. That's the word I'm looking for. Went straight for his legs as well, I think. And there we go then. 2-0 we lead here away from home at Mansfield. This is our push now. We need to push until the end of the season to get ourselves that promotion up to the Championship, because that is what we're all here for. We all want to get ourselves all the way. Ooh, Karim Benzema's just moved to Paris Saint-Germain. It's a big deal, that is. Oh, what a poor bit. I don't know what I was up to there. I threw the ball out. Why? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that. I really don't. I threw the ball out and it ended up being an absolute mess there, didn't it? I've skipped it by mistake. Sorry. I threw the ball out and it just went straight to their player who headed it through to one of their strikers. They do get a goal back, and this could make the last 8 or so minutes a bit tetchy, but I'm sure I can hold on. I'm sure I can hold on. I hope I can hold on. Trying everything, Mansfield, to get this point. Come on, get this ball out. Yes, there it is, the big clearance. We'll get that ball back and get it out again. Keeper, hold it, hold it, hold it. Now, big kick. There we go. Wow, we held on to that, I tell you. Whoa. That got a bit touchy towards the end. We do manage to keep a hold of it, and we do get a 2-1 victory here away at Mansfield Town. Arp getting himself the man of the match. Hurst got an 8.2 as well. Friss 7.6. Wasn't an outstanding match by anyone's certain imagination, was it? But Arp was, of course, the man of the match in that one. I think he got an assist and a goal. That probably helps, doesn't it? Now, it was Oxford who were top on the. Oxford lost 2-0 to Fleetwood Town. Okay, I think Millwall were high up there as well. They won 2-1. That's a good result for us. It is. Oxford are now only 3 points ahead of us. Millwall are 2 points. So if we beat Oxford, we can, I want to say go ahead of them, but it's probably not go ahead of them, is it? Right. Now, what I'm doing with my training. Now, I decided that what I want to do is I want to focus on players that are not 60. I want to get everyone up to a level of 60, and then I'll be happy. So, Sandoval, you are going to have a bit of work on your high-pressure finishing. Then do we have any more people that are... There we go, Saavedra, you're not yet 60. So we're going to work you on your dribbling scenarios. All you guys are 60 already. Centre-backs are all 60. Full-backs, Ankara, you need a bit of work, don't you, my friend? Intermediate defending, I think is definitely a good one for you to go. And it might even be... Actually, it might be better just to continue on with... Getting out. Ankara's not got great potential, has it? Let's face it. He's got a potential of 75 to 81. He's not actually bad, actually, thinking about it. In fairness to him. I'll give him a bit of that. Let's get his stamina and his dribbling and his ball control up. That's not probably what we need, is it? We need more defending. We can't do any more defending because we've already got one in. Okay. So there's dribbling. We don't need him to do dribbling, do we? That's the thing. So it's probably not worth bothering too much of him. I suppose they're thinking about him actually being a right back, aren't they? All of our defenders bar Royce. We don't need Royce to be that good anyway. So now we've got those sorted, then we can work on some of the other one. Maybe Fries. We can look to get you up. Maybe dribbling scenarios. Your dribbling's actually very, very good. In fairness, you're very, very good actually. It might not be worth giving you too much time. People like FNU maybe, because we know we want you to be very, very good when you come into it. And look at his stats are very good already. What about passing? What's your passing looking like? Vision, short passing. Let's get your vision and short passing up when we do finally get to bring you up into the team. And I think that's all I need to really have a look at. Let's do Navarrete, why not? Give him a bit of action. Let's do attacking scenarios. Let's give him a hard one. And simulate all those. That basically is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get people up that are lower down. We don't need to mess around necessarily with people that are high up. We don't need to because they're getting games. So both Ankara and Navarrete both went up 1 stat point there, which is good. And that's possibly what we should do. We should be trying to get people up these stat points while they're in the academy rather than trying to rush them through now. Press conference, I've got no interest in doing a press conference at this point in time. But this game against Oxford is a big, big game. And let's go straight into it. Obviously, we're going to have to change some of the team. Because some of them are a bit knackered after the previous game. But others are okay. Right, so we need to change a few. Not a huge amount. Of course, the strike trio are brand new in this game. Maybe bring in Ampadu in that centre defensive mid. We've got Cuesta. Got Duarte coming in place of Bierman. Satola in place of Con. So there we go. And that gives everyone a fresh set of legs for this game. Frere's up to a 64 now, so he's actually getting closer and closer and closer to these other guys. So let's crack into this game and see how we get on. Hopefully victorious, because that would be massive for us. Oh, wow. Oh, you're joking me. You're absolutely joking me. Wow, I cannot afford to lose. Oh, what I could change that. We still had time. Oh, we don't have time. That is annoying as hell. The keeper just been lobbed from that distance. That's shocking. That is real FIFA 18 goalkeeping there for you at its strongest. The keeper could have probably saved that. A couple of steps back and caught it, but instead he goes for a dive. And we are 1-0 down after 56 minutes. We've really struggled to break Oxford down in this game. This is the game we needed to win to get ourselves in that strong championship position. Why did I just pass that ball? Oh, there's so many so many Ben there. Oh, wow. Such an important game, and I've only gone and screwed it up. I could not believe it. I really could not believe that. There we go. Oh, it's another loss. I normally save my losses for off camera, don't I? But there we go. It was a tricky game. We should have won it, in fairness. Look at that. 11 shots, 9 on target. They had 3 shots, 1 on target, and they won the game. That is so frustrating. I don't know why the Dicker came on. I really don't. I pressed the wrong button. Tosin got man of the match. Good old Tosin. So there we go. Lost 1-0 to Oxford. That is a bad result for us. It's going to lose us some points in the teams around us. Millwall got another victory. Where's it going to put us in the table then? Oh, we're into the FA Cup next. Okay. FA Cup. So let's go forward a few days. We're not going to start this off yet. The FA Cup will be next episode, because we've already played 3 matches in this one. I just want to see if there's any news. If it's just all press conferences, that's bloody stupid. So we've got Millwall, is that? No, it's Brighton Hove Albion. Brighton Hove Albion. After a bit of run of form we've been on, it could be bad. Swansea signed Benteke. Transfer offer for Joel Asoro, £3.4 million. So Oscar Harrison's gone, which is good. I think he'll do well there on a season-long loan. And return as soon as his 1-year loan expires. Oh yeah, it's loads of crap. Joel Asoro, 3.4 million. I know what PJ Toby's saying, don't do it. I know he's saying that right now, but you know what? If I can get a decent amount of money, like I've always said, if they're willing to give me £6 million for this lad, they can have him. I know he's going to be worth a lot more than that in a few years. Let's make it 5.9, psychological pricing. He's going to be worth more than that in a few years. They're offered, not willing to offer any more than 3.5 million, which I'm sorry. For me, it's just not worth it then, to be honest. The guy is one of our best players. Unless you're going to offer me a life-changing amount of money, you're not getting him off us. You're not. So there we go then, guys. That's the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit the like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. Next time we'll come back. We've got the FA Cup game, a home game against Charlton, and an away game against Doncaster. And, of course, a massive chunk of the January transfer window. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Go on to